Hi, my name is Andy, and I'm the founder of Aviron. Aviron designs innovative fitness equipment that is powered by Aviron World, an immersive fitness entertainment platform that allows you to stream your favorite shows while you're working out, race against community members, explore scenic destinations from around the world, play games, and so much more. But what makes Aviron truly unique is that we use the science behind what makes games fun and engaging to drive motivation and to create an experience that is truly addictive. Traditional workouts have always been about the end result. How do you feel at the end of your workout? How many calories did you burn at the end of your workout? But at Aviron, we're focused on the journey itself. Because if you can make that journey enjoyable, you're gonna work out more often and with higher intensity, and that's gonna help you reach your fitness goals faster. I've always found it difficult to motivate myself to work out, and that's exactly why I started Aviron. And now with over 50,000 community members, I'm really excited to get on and work out every single day. Now I'm excited to introduce to you the Aviron Fit Bike. I truly believe that this is the most innovative bike on the market. Let me explain why. Traditional spin bikes are designed with what we call a fixed wheel design, which is where the pedal is linked and synchronized with the flywheel. And the biggest problem with this is that it limits you to only gradual changes to your cadence and your speed, limiting the ways in which you can work out, such as only doing spin classes. Now the Aviron is designed with what we call a freewheel design, which gives you a ton more flexibility. So you can speed up, you can slow down, you can coast, just like a real bike, which is perfect for engaging in the wide variety of programs Aviron has to offer, such as high-intensity interval training to playing games, which I'll explain a little bit later on. Aviron uses advanced electromagnetic resistance, while traditional bikes use just magnetic resistance. And the way those traditional bikes work is usually you have physical magnets that typically get closer to the flywheel when you're trying to increase resistance and move further away when you're decreasing resistance. Now, there are a lot of downfalls to this very rudimentary old technology, one of which is there's more moving parts, so it's more prone to breaking, but also because of those physical magnets moving closer and further away, it takes a lot longer to get to your resistance level, sometimes 10 or 15 seconds. So with the Aviron and our EMS technology, we use an electric current to generate that resistance. So to change resistance, it's very, very easy. All you do is you click on the resistance number on your screen, or you press on this up arrow, and you instantly get to your resistance level. You're also not fumbling around with the knobs. So you're not turning a knob to the right and to the left and looking up at the screen to see what resistance level you're at, which really distracts you from your workout and really takes you out of the zone. You may have noticed that we don't have an emergency brake here. And that's because you can go from full speed to a complete stop instantly, which is much safer than a traditional spin bike. The Aviron has 160 levels of resistance and peaks out at 1500 watts, which is twice as high as most of our competitors at around 700 to 800 watts. And that high resistance means this is not just a great machine for cardio, but it can help you build strength and muscle as well. Now, we're really proud that we designed this bike to be one of the most comfortable and accessible bikes on the market. So the bike has 10 adjustment points, while most of our competitors only have 6 adjustment points. So the seat itself can move up and down, and it can also slide forward and backwards. The handlebar can also slide up and down, but unlike most of our competitors, it can also slide forward and backwards, and you can also tilt the handlebar down and up. And that means you can find the most comfortable riding position designed just for you. The bike's also designed with a very low step-through design, so it's very easy to get on and off. And it accommodates people 5'1" to 6'8" in height and has a very high weight capacity of 350 pounds. The Aviron is equipped with a 22-inch high-definition touchscreen. Now there's a power button here at the top right, and there's also volume controls here on the right side. And the volume controls allow you to adjust the volume of the two 10-watt front-facing speakers, which are exceptionally loud and create for a really immersive experience. There's also an auxiliary port here at the bottom in case you want to use your wired headphones instead, but it also has Bluetooth connectivity, so you can connect to your wireless Bluetooth headphones or even a wireless Bluetooth heart rate monitor. Now on the screen itself, we have a back button here, which allows you to navigate some of the screen. There's a down button and an up button that allows you to adjust for resistance. There's a camera here at the top, which is great for taking your profile picture or a victory photo as well. And you can connect to the internet using the built-in Wi-Fi or the Ethernet port that's located at the rear. And the screen is built with commercial grade components, including tempered glass, which makes it very, very strong and allows us to put it in commercial facilities like Nike's corporate headquarters or Gold's gyms across the nation. It also can pivot up and down and also swivel left and right, allowing you to take your workouts on and off the bike. Like with all Aviron products, this bike is built with commercial grade components to ensure that it's reliable, durable, and it lasts a lifetime. For example, you may not be able to tell on video, but these beams here are all 4.5 inches wide of reinforced steel, which makes it extremely sturdy, and that gives us the confidence to stand behind the product with a 10-year warranty on the frame and the ability to extend that to a lifetime warranty across all parts. And we're really proud that we designed this bike with a really small footprint. The footprint is only 3.5 feet long and 2 feet wide, which means it can fit into most spaces. It also has 2 wheels here at the front, which can also be reversed and put at the back, which make it very easy to maneuver in your home. You may have noticed that the flywheel is located at the rear. And the reason why we put it here instead of the front is because typically when flywheels are at the front, they usually become rusted over time from all the sweat. And we think it looks pretty cool. You can't see it, but inside here is a commercial grade chain. And the benefits to a commercial grade chain is that it feels really good. It feels like you're riding a bike outside, but also it's much more reliable and durable. So because this bike has a very high amount of resistance, and you can adjust that resistance from its lowest level to its highest level instantaneously, it puts a lot of pressure and torque on the internal systems. And that's best handled by a chain mechanism. Now, although you would expect the chain to be quite loud, we've used advanced materials within our chain to ensure that it operates much quieter than a traditional bike. Last but not least, the pedals have toe cages, so you can wear your regular running shoes and ride comfortably, but you can also upgrade them to SBD clips, so you can use clip-on shoes. There are also 2 water bottle holders at the front, which double as a phone holder as well. And at the rear, there's a dumbbell rack, so you can add dumbbells and perform upper body exercises while you ride. And that wraps up the tour of the bike. Let's jump into the software. So this is the first page you'll see when you get on your bike. And it's going to show you the various profiles in your household. To log into your profile, all you need to do is click on your picture, and it's going to take you to your main home page. Now this home page might look a little daunting, but I promise you it's very easy to navigate. And we're going to start off at the top, which is presenting you with all the key information that you typically want to look at. So the top right is going to show you a mini calendar, Wednesday to Tuesday, because today's Tuesday, and anything in orange represents the days in which you've worked out. So I've worked out 5 out of the last 7 days. At the top left, it's going to show you your streak. So I'm on a 1-week streak. This month's monthly challenge is Hottest August, which is workout for 5 hours. I'm almost at 3 hours. I'm 94% to professional level, which is 11 minutes remaining. And the latest achievement that I unlocked is the 50 Club, completing 50 workouts. Now, in the middle is our popular category, which is all our popular features, and we're going to get into that a little bit later. And below that are all of our categories of workouts. So we have a ton of variety, and they're all really, really different. And that's one of the keys to ensuring that you never get bored, is having a ton of variety. So the first workout category that we're going to dive into is Quickstart. And what Quickstart is it's going to open up what we call Metrics Monitor. Metrics Monitor presents you with all the data that you need when you're working out. It has your distance at the top left, time, watts, speed, calories, output, cadence, and heart rate. So if you pair it with a Bluetooth heart rate monitor, you can actually see your heart rate live on screen. It also has resistance at the bottom. So that's where you see the numbers 10 up to all the way to 160. So if I wanted to change my resistance and say, for example, go to resistance level 100, all I have to do is touch the number 100 and you instantaneously get to that resistance level. So there's no fumbling with any knobs, you're not turning things left and right, looking up and down. It's really fast and very, very simple. And then once you're done this workout, all you have to do is press that home button at the bottom of the screen, and it's going to take you to your score details. Now what score details is after every workout, we give you a score. And in this case, your output is your score. So we had a score of 14. It tells you your last score, your best score, and very important is experience coins. Experience coins is essentially for every minute that you work out, whether you're watching a movie or you're playing a game, you earn one Aviron experience coin. And you can use those coins to unlock new workouts, backgrounds, avatars, and a lot more. We're going to show you that a little later on. To the right of that, we have our high scoreboard. So if I actually click on the high scores, it's going to show me all the high scores for this workout. So for every game, race, workout, we have a high scoreboard, just like the old school arcade days. You can see the top 10 scores. And I'm not on the top 10, but if I filter this by my friends, I can see where I am compared to my friends on this high scoreboard, which I'm on 5th place, which is not too bad. And then once you're done that, you can press the continue button, and it's going to take you to the workout summary with all your workout metrics. But I'm going to show you this in a different view. So we're going to jump out to our home page here and then click on the 1 week streak button at the top left. So this is your complete workout overview history. So you can see my all-time metrics. I've done 52 workouts. I'm almost at 3 hours, and all the other metrics that are important are up there at the top. And in the middle of the screen, I can see my last 7 days. I can also change this to say, for example, times. I can see today I've worked out for 53 minutes. And to the right of that, we have a calendar, so you can see which days you've worked out as well. But if I want to dive a little bit deeper and go into the details of each workout, to the left, I have a workouts tab. So I'll click on my workouts tab, and here I can see all of my individual workouts. And let's say I want to jump into this blue streak workout. I can jump into here. I can see all the details for this specific workout. The graph is also dynamic, so I can touch around and see my stats at different points in time. But it gives you a really nice deep dive if you're looking to analyze your performance. But the tool that I really use to analyze my performance to see if I'm improving, to really motivate myself, is on the left. You'll see there's another tab called Comparison. And I really love comparison because it allows you to compare your stats against different periods in time. So right now it's set to today at the top right, but let's say you could change it to the last 30 days, last 90 days. But with today, it's going to compare my stats with yesterday. And so I can see that today I did 53 minutes of working out, and yesterday I did 32 minutes. So it's going to show me green that I'm up 21 minutes in my workout. But also I'm down in terms of watts. So yesterday my average watts was 328, and today I'm at 250. So it's like a great tool to really see if you're improving and to motivate yourself. And there's a graph underneath that as well, so you can dynamically see at different periods during the day, during the week, during the month, where you've improved more or less. Now behind my profile picture, I'll move it out of the way, there's a button that says Achievements. And this is really cool as well because it's going to show you all the achievements that you've recently unlocked and also new ones that you haven't unlocked yet. So you can see right here, for example, my total exercise time hasn't reached 3 hours yet, so that's why I haven't unlocked this badge. I've already finished 50 workouts. My next milestone is 100 workouts. So these achievements are really fun because they're like little goals that you set for yourself that really motivate you to continue wanting to work out because you want to unlock new achievements and you want to showcase them and show them off. On the left side as well, what I didn't show you as well is that it shows me my total experience coins. So I have 347 coins left that I can use to make in-app purchases. And then I'm also at an athlete level. So right now I'm at athlete level. I'm almost at the professional level. And that also shows up on the leaderboards as well. So it's kind of nice to kind of rank up on your levels. The last feature here at the very bottom that I want to show you is Friends. So we're going to click on Friends down here. And what's really interesting with Friends is it actually shows you all your friends that are online and offline on the left side. So if any of these little icons here were green, it would mean that this person is online right now. And if they're online, that means I can see which workouts they're in. I can even join their workout, or I can invite them to a workout because I know that they're available. The other thing that this page allows me to do is I can compare my stats. So it really is a great accountability tool. So me and Bob the Machine are friends, and I want to see how my stats compare to his. So I can see his workout history at the top, but it also shows us side by side. So on the left side, you'll see myself and how, some of my main metrics compared to Bob's metric. It's a great tool to really push yourself and to hold you accountable. So everything that I've shown you so far is available without a membership. So the metrics monitor, your workout history, your friends page, your comparison, workout history, all of that is available without a membership. Because we believe at Aviron, if you're investing in your health and for some reason, you decide not to pay for the membership, you can't afford it or you don't want it anymore, you should still have a fully functioning machine. And it's up to us as a company to produce amazing content and to release it frequently to really earn your business. And we're really confident in the experience we're creating. I think a lot of other companies aren't confident, and that's why they lock you into a membership and you have to use the membership. But at Aviron, if for whatever reason that the membership isn't for you, you'll still have a fully functioning machine. So the next workout category we're going to jump into is one of my favorites, even though a lot of these categories are my favorites, is power play. Now, power play is a mixture of playing a game and interval training. So we're going to click into it. And within the power play, there are a ton of different options. Some options are as short as 5 minutes, and some are as long as 60 minutes. Varying difficulty levels, easy, medium, hard, and pain. And I'm going to go to the one that I do most often. I'm going to scroll down here, called Blue Streak. It's my favorite. You'll notice the top left is also a heart symbol because I favorited it. So it's easy to find for me. So you'll notice that it says Blue Streak, gives me a short description. It's easy, 13 minutes long, so nice and quick. And you can do this solo or up to 3 people. Now I usually do this on medium, so I'll select medium. And just like a lot of our workouts, and one of the keys to having fun is customization and being able to reward yourself by unlocking new things. So you can choose your own car or avatar in this case, and your own background. So for example, let's say I wanted to choose a different background. I can go to the background section, and all these backgrounds here are available for purchase. And you can purchase it with your Aviron experience coins. But I love the background that I've selected. And I'm going to jump into the next screen. And then here on the left side, you'll see a nice little workout summary. So it says 3 minutes at 16 to 22 miles an hour, followed by a rest, and it repeats itself. So you know exactly what you're getting into. There's a lock button at the bottom. So you can actually do this workout solo or with other people. If you unlock it, others can join you in a workout, which you'll see later. And if I press go, I'll jump right into this workout. But what I'm going to do instead is go into one of my favorite features, which I do across a lot of workouts, is Time Machine. And Time Machine allows you to race or work out against previous versions of yourself or your friends. So say, for example, I did this workout on August 5th, and because my name's down here, so I can actually do this workout against myself. But I noticed that Ride for Pizza up here did this workout as well, and they got a pretty good score of 3,300. So I'm going to select go and work out against Ride for Pizza. So you'll notice that my ghost car is on the right-hand side, and that's my little icon above that. And Ride for Pizza, their car, as if they were actually playing with me, they obviously worked out a different time, is that other vehicle to my left. And the way this game or workout works is quite simple. You want to be in the lane that gives you the most points. And so there are 5 lanes. And the way in which you choose which lane you want to go to is by adjusting your speed. So the faster you go, the more to the right, and the slower you go, the more to the left. And you'll notice at the bottom it says 16 to 18 miles, 18 to 20 miles in this middle lane, 20 to 22 miles. So that's exactly how you want to change lanes. So you want to avoid the red ones because those are negative points. Those blue ones are positive points. And there's a bunch of different types of points you can get. I just got a double point. You want to try to score as many points as possible, beating your own high score, beating your friend's score. There's a leaderboard at the top left. And you really forget that you're doing an interval-based workout when you're playing power play. You notice that as well on the top right-hand corner, it shows you a timeline of the workout, where you are along this workout. And at the bottom of the screen, you have all your metrics. What makes this workout really fun as well is that it automatically will set the resistance level for you. So right now it's setting the resistance to level 60, but it will adapt based on the workout you're doing and where you are in that workout. But it really allows you to stay focused and in the zone because you're not having to fumble around with knobs. You're really just focused on a workout and just choosing the best resistance level. And then once you're done this workout, just like before, you're going to exit via this home button. It's going to show you your score details, the high scoreboard, and you can also just skip that and go straight to your workout history. The next category is streaming, which is also one of my favorites. Now within streaming, we have Netflix, Prime, Disney, Hulu, YouTube. We just added YouTube TV, which isn't showing on here, Paramount Plus, HBO Max, and we're constantly adding more. Now, I love to watch my favorite shows, movies, sports, getting caught up with the news while working out, and it really beats watching those things and sitting on the couch. I'm not going to jump into this because it's pretty straightforward, but essentially you have your metrics at the top or at the bottom while you're watching your favorite content. Next category is coach classes, and I love our classes because I think our instructors are incredible. So we're going to jump into the classes here. There's a lot of different options to choose from. You actually notice at the top left, there's setting up your bike. So it gives you instructions on how to set up your bike comfortably. But the class that we're going to choose is the Foundation Ride series. And there are 6 classes in this series. They're all 20 minutes long. And I really like Sarah as an instructor, so I'm going to select her class here at the top right. Unfortunately, you can't hear it, but there's an amazing soundtrack that's playing in the background. But what's really special about Aviron is that you can actually choose to play your own soundtrack through Spotify. So at the bottom right-hand corner, you might have noticed that we have a Spotify icon down here. And so you can stream your own music to your favorite classes, to pretty much any workout category. You can play your own music. And Spotify is also free. You can also change the volume level. So if you just want the instructor's voice to be louder, you can actually adjust just the instructor's voice or the music that the instructor selected or your own Spotify music. But our classes are great and they're really fun and they're really energizing as well. The next category is games. Although we have Power Play, which is a type of interval-based game, and then we have Skyquest, and pretty much every category uses game psychology and game mechanics, the games category itself is what we call our true arcade-style games. There are a lot of options to choose from. We have 2D versions and 3D versions. We have single player, we have multiplayer, but the one I'm excited to show you is called Boss Breaker. Now, Boss Breaker, once you jump into it, you'll notice that there's a bunch of different tiles, and these are mini games or mini boss breakers within the Boss Breaker series. And what makes Aviron really special and why you'll be motivated to continue coming back for more is that a lot of these little mini games are locked. And to unlock them, you have to play more often and you essentially have to get better. Right now, for example, I'm at level 5. I have to cover another 190 output to get to level 6. And then I'll be able to unlock, for example, this Icebreaker series and also have to spend 100 experience coins. So this game psychology is what really gets you coming back for more. You enjoy the game, you've beaten the game, but then you really want to unlock and see what's next. So I'm going to jump into one of the ones I've already beaten, and I'm starting to play again, which is Rise of the Empress. In this minigame, there are 7 stages, and I'm going to resume from stage 2, which is where I last played. So you notice that the right-hand side says 2 of 7. I have a score of 0 right now, and there are 10 lives. This game may feel very nostalgic. It might remind you of another game, and it's really, really intuitive to play. Essentially, you pedal to get your paddle to go wider, and wherever the ball lands is where the pedal will start. And if you want that paddle to go wider faster, then you want to increase your watts by increasing your resistance or your RPM. And then the goal is to pretty much break down all of these bricks. You'll notice there's some darker color bricks, there's some bricks of question marks, and those are your mystery power-up bricks, and there's moving bricks. And then once you beat this level, or this stage, you get to stage 3, and then 4, then 5, then 6, then 7. The last stage is where we have a boss, and that's why they call it Empress, or Rise of the Empress, because you have to beat the Empress at that last level. And of course, you have all your metrics at the top of the screen. You have a really fun soundtrack, or you can play your own soundtrack through Spotify, which is free as well. So I'm going to show you another game, but this time I'm going to go through what we call our group workout lobby. Now, the group workout lobby has to be hands down my most favorite feature. And what it is a lobby that shows us all of the different workouts that are happening in the Aviron community right now in real time. So when I jump into here, I can see that there's other people around the world that are doing, for example, virtual rides in Norway, they're doing power plays, and I can jump into these workouts with them in real time. But what catches my eye right away, at the very top, you'll notice there's a Rags to Riches game that's happening right now. It just started a minute ago, hosted by Laura, and there's already 2 people in this workout. So if I press go, it's going to take me right into this game. Okay, so we just jumped into a real live game with other community members in the Aviron world. So at the top left-hand corner, you'll notice these are the people that are in this game. We're playing with Laura, Manpreet, and myself. Laura's leading the charge with the most points. In the top right-hand corner, there are 5 skulls, which represent the 5 lives that we're sharing together. And what makes this game really fun is that it's a team-based game. So we are working together to protect all of this treasure from these evil enemy pirate ships. And you'll notice that there's pirate ships that are coming at us, and then we're shooting cannonballs at these ships. So the way this game works is really, really intuitive. All you have to do is pedal. The faster you pedal, the more bullets or cannons you're going to fire. And the higher your watts, the more damage you're going to do. And the strategy behind this game is that you want to make sure that you do that final killing shot. So it's all about timing. You don't want to pedal too fast. You want to pedal at the right pace, that you fire at the right moment to sink the ship before your friends sink that ship. And that's going to help you earn more points. So even though it's a team-based game, you're also kind of competing against each other. You'll also notice there's a pop-up that happened at the top of the screen that can give you a power-up. And we all have different ships. So if you played this game for a long time, you can unlock better, bigger ships, which makes it really, really exciting as well. And at the bottom of the screen, there's your metrics. The one thing that's really interesting about this game is that it just gets harder and harder. So you can't actually win at this game. It's just how long you can survive for. And that's what makes it such an amazing workout, is you just keep pushing yourself harder and harder because you want to last longer and longer. And sooner or later, they kind of catch up to you. But it's a really, really fun game to play. So the next workout category, which is one of our most popular categories, is virtual. And we have tons of different virtual destinations that you can explore. I can just scroll down a ton here. There's just so much variety, which is great. And I really enjoy these because they're really, really immersive. You really feel like you're, not in your home, living room, or your basement, and that you're truly exploring some scenic destination from around the world. One of my favorites that I like to do is Norway. So I'm going to press N in the search bar at the top. There's Norway. And this one's really fun as well because you can do this with up to 20 people. So I'm going to lock this. So we're just doing it alone, and I'm going to press go. All right, so we are exploring beautiful Norway. Now, I love virtual rides. There's some really neat features within it. So for one, if you stop pedaling, the video kind of slows down and it also stops. But if you bike and you start riding faster, the video plays faster. So you really feel like it's an immersive experience. Once again, you can't hear the audio, but we've taken the audio from these real environments, so you really feel like you're there. So if there's a car that drives by, you can really hear that car driving by. Of course, like all our workouts, you have your metrics at the bottom of the screen. You can adjust your resistance. You can see what speed you're at, your distance, your RPM. And the top left, there is a leaderboard, so you can see how much output you've generated. And because it's a multiplayer workout, you can have your friends join you, and you can see other people on the leaderboard as well. And then in the top right of the screen, you have a clock as well, so you can see how long you've been working out for. But it comes in really, really clear, especially with our big 22-inch high-definition touchscreen. And then you have those speakers that are playing that real-world sound. I think it's such an amazing, immersive experience. You really get lost in your workouts. And there are tons and tons of options to choose from. The next workout category is Skyquest. Now, I'm really excited to show you Skyquest because it's our brand new category. It's all about climbing hills, descending, scoring, and exploring. And because it's new, we have 4 worlds right now, but we're going to be constantly adding more. We update our software every 4 weeks, if not more often, sometimes every 2 weeks. So the next time you play this, you can probably expect a lot more different worlds. So right now, we're probably going to jump into Breezy Flight, which is on the left side. It's 1.3 miles long, and it's about climbing, right? So you can actually see kind of a preview of this workout. There's a little hill right here on this tile that tells us we're going to climb this hill. versus elevation escape over here. You can tell there's 3 big bumps, which means there's 3 hills that we can climb. So let's jump into breezy flight. You can choose your avatar. So I got the Raspberry Racer, and then we're just going to jump right into the workout. So what makes this workout really, really fun and exciting is that it's an open world workout. So you can do this with up to 100 people, if not more, in real time. It's also kind of an open world. So right now, where I'm filming this, it's about 6:30 p.m. And in this world, it's kind of like 6:30 p.m. as well. That's why it looks like the sun is setting. So if you were to play this at 9 a.m. in the morning, it'd be nice and bright. If you were to play this at 9 p.m. at night, it would look very dark because it mimics the time in your real world. And the objective of this workout is to fly through these rings. The more rings you fly through, the more points you get. Depending on the color of the ring, it represents how high that ring is in the air. So if I want to climb to that ring above us, either I can increase my RPM or I can increase my resistance. So you don't have to steer left and right, but you have to steer up and down. And you can kind of choose your own adventure. So I can choose to get the lower ring, I can push harder and get the upper rings and try to score more points. And it's really fun because you're exploring this really cool world and you're doing it with hundreds of other people on the screen. You can see all their cars flying above you and around you at the same time. There are also things you want to avoid here. So you notice there's some storm clouds in the distance. We want to avoid those because they'll hurt us. And there's also some mystery blocks. So you'll notice there's a mystery block in the far left with the question mark in it. If we get that mystery block, we can unlock a special power-up. So for example, right now, I can either fly straight to this green circle, or I can fly upwards and get that yellow one. The yellow one's gonna be worth more points because it has those kind of ears on it, pointing out at the side, and that's worth more. So all of our workouts have instructions as well. So before you jump into a workout, if you're not sure what to do, you can always just read through the instructions, which is gonna explain how to perform that workout. What else on here? So at the top left, we have our leaderboard. So you can see how well you're ranking in real time with everybody else. And on the bottom of the screen is where we have our metrics. And on the right side is where we can choose if we want to switch the steering from RPM to resistance and what intensity level we want to work out. And there's also kind of like a speedometer, which helps you, navigate. So I just got one of the power-ups, which means the next ring I get will be worth double the points. Really, really fun. Hope you get to check it out. The next category is competition. So if you're someone who loves competition, you like competing against other people, your friends, or even yourself, this is the category for you. So we're going to hop into it. Now, I usually just try to show one workout within a category, even though there's a lot of different options, but here I really want to show two because I really enjoy these two types. So the first one here is my routine. And my routine allows you to race against a pacer. So say, for example, I wanted to do a 3-mile race and I wanted to race at 15 miles an hour, which is going to help me finish in 12 minutes. Say I'm training for something and I want to see how good I am, or I want to push myself past my regular speed. This is a great tool to do that. Now I'm going to press go, and that's going to take me right into the workout. So you'll notice that I'm the bike at the very bottom in the pink, and my pacer is at the top. And right now, my pacer is traveling at 15 miles an hour, and I'm going at 16.1 miles an hour, and I'm breaking away. But it's a great tool to really train yourself and, set a target and try to beat that target. So I love doing this workout. So we're going to hop out of this real quickly, pressing this home button. And we're going to go see the workout summary page with all our stats. And we're going to go straight to the home menu, go back to competition, and go into Grand Prix. So Grand Prix is where you can do a race with up to 10 people. So to jump in here, there's 4 options. We can do a 2-minute, 5-minute, 10-minute, 20-minute. Let's say we want to do 2-minute option. And if I press go, it's going to pair me up with 9 other AI players that are really kind of programmed to push you to your limits. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go to my one of my favorite features, which is Time Machine, where Time Machine lets me race against previous versions of myself. So say, for example, at the bottom, you see there's a Grand Prix for 2 minutes against myself. and I had a score of 29. But what catches my eye here is actually the very first one, which is also a 2-minute, and it's with Bob the Machine. And the reason why this one catches my eye is you'll notice that there's an icon here at the top right. And what this icon represents is that Bob the Machine actually raced against my time machine score, and he beat my score. So now I'm out seeking revenge because I want to beat Bob, and I want to take back my win. So I'm going to press go, and we're going to be put into this race. And so it's going to load up. I'm going to be on the right-hand side. Bob's going to be on the left. I can see he has kind of like a ghost-looking icon, a tint over it, which tells me he's the ghost. And all my metrics at the bottom. So you can see my speed, my miles, I can adjust my resistance, and then there's a leaderboard at the top left. And it looks like I am beating Bob the Machine, and there's still another 1 minute and 40 seconds left, so plenty of time for Bob to catch up. But a great tool and a great motivation, especially when you're racing against the best versions of yourself or your friends or other community members. The next category is guided workouts. Now, guided workouts is one of the most popular categories because it's like having a personal trainer guide you through a curated workout. Now, there are literally hundreds of options to choose from. Some of them take you off of the bikes, so you're doing workouts off the bike, such as push-ups. Right now, you can see we have the push series, push-ups and riding. Some of them are just pure riding. We have short ones, long ones, easy, medium, hard, pain level, a lot of different options. So what I usually like to do is I like to use this filter here at the top left because there's so many options. And I'm going to filter by the type of workout that I'm looking for. I want to do something that's 10 to 20 minutes, and I want to work on my cardio. And from here, I can choose which workout I like to do. For example, I really like the Dynamite series. That's why I've hearted this. It's a 15-minute workout. It increases resistance as you cover more distance, and you can do this with up to 20 people. So I'm going to click onto this. I usually just do this workout on medium difficulty level. And you'll notice, just like Power Play on the left-hand side, we get a full breakdown of this workout. And just like I said, how it's like a personal trainer, we've curated these programs, and then we're automatically going to adjust the resistance for you during this workout. And the AI coach is going to essentially tell you how you can improve. So if you need to go faster or slower, or whatever it might be. So the way this workout works is in the middle of your screen, it's going to tell you exactly what to do. So right now it wants us to do a relaxed ride for 120 seconds. It's setting the resistance to 30. Right now we're 5% there, and this bar will fill up as we complete more of the exercise. And we still have 107 seconds to complete this. On the right side of that, you can tell it tells us what our next exercise is going to be, which is riding for 0.12 miles at resistance 40 for 30 seconds. There's an animation on the left side. There's a timeline at the top of the screen, a clock at the top right, and all our metrics at the bottom. And it says I'm going to tap the screen if I want to skip this warm-up. So I'm going to double tap the screen and go to the next exercise. So at the bottom, you'll notice there's points. So as I pedal and I generate more watts, I'm going to earn points. And also, if I'm doing really well in this exercise and I get a full, perfect score at the end, I can get between 1 and 3 stars, and those stars convert to points. And if you look at the top left, there's a leaderboard. I'm on the second exercise. I have 270 points, and I can earn a lot more if I do this really well. So right now, the coach is telling me, you got to finish faster or you're not going to finish in time. So I got 7 seconds, and I'm almost there. So it's really pushing me to finish. And I finish on time 100% with just a second to go. So I get a full 3 stars, which is worth, I think, 3,000 points. And that goes straight to my points. So this exercise is really, really fun. Or this program is really, really fun, especially when you're doing it with other people or you're competing against your own score and time machine. Tells you exactly what to do. It sets resistance for you, and it coaches you through the workout. And there are so many options to choose from. So back on the homepage, we're going to wrap this up with just a few more features. So on the right side near the top, you'll see that we have structured programs. Now, these are 2 to 12 week curated workout programs. So if you're someone who wants to be told what to do day 1, day 3, day 5, follow a program that's going to help you lose weight or gain muscle, that's where you should go. At the bottom of the screen, at the very bottom left, underneath my photo, you can kind of see the word notifications. This is where you'll find notifications on people inviting you to workouts, people trying to add you as friends, and more. We do have a favorites button at the bottom as well. This is where you can find all of the workouts that you do most often that you favorited. So these are all mine. There's also a leaderboard at the bottom. This is where you can see how well you rank against community members. And it's great to see and a great motivational tool to see yourself rise through the ranks, every day or every week. I can also filter this by my friends only, so I can see how well I rank compared to just my friends as well. And then lastly is the monthly challenge here. So every month we have a new challenge. So this month, Hottest August, is about working out for at least 5 hours to get to the bronze level. And then there's also a silver level and gold level. So far, I'm 55% the way there. And on the right side of that, I can see how well I'm doing compared to my friends in terms of the monthly challenge. Now, I could spend hours going over all the features in Aviron and all the workout options, but unfortunately we don't have that time. But I hope you enjoyed this portion of the presentation going over all the software. Thank you for taking the time to watch this comprehensive walkthrough. I truly believe that the Aviron Fit Bike will make you enjoy your workouts like never before and will help you reach your fitness goals faster. And don't forget to join our amazing Facebook and Discord communities, where you'll meet thousands of members and see the impact that Aviron has had on their lives. I hope to see you online.